YouTube video just for you guys. I don't think I said that correctly. What's up guys, it's your girl Karishma back again with another YouTube video just for you guys. That sounds better. So today for Valentine's Day, we're going to be making, I don't know what that was. We're going to be making sandwich cookies. Sandwich, not sandwiches. Sandwich cookies is what I call them. So basically we're going to make some cookies, we're going to bake them, and then just like how you would do an ice cream cookie, you're just going to put some icing in between. Specifically cream cheese icing, that's my favorite. So if you want to cook with me, get all your ingredients out, set it all out, and let's get cooking. Now typically I like to make everything homemade, like from the scratch, but not this time. This time I decided to just cheat. Skip all the steps. We're going to be making sugar cookies by Baker's Corner from Aldi. The ingredients: you will need 8 tablespoons of butter, room temperature. I don't have a full, it's like 5 tablespoons. So I got, tastes like butter, to fill the rest. Just fine. Alright, now we're going to need 1 large egg. Wait, is this a large egg? It says 1 large egg. To me this looks petite. Oh no, they said large eggs. It looks petite to me. Alright, preheat oven to 375 or 350 for dark or nonstick cookie sheets. I don't like dark cookies, yeah. I like them to be soft and chewy. Alright. Bake to 375. Alright, we got the preheat on. Alright, now line cookie sheet with parchment paper or coat lightly with a nonstick spray. I have neither one. I don't have parchment paper and I don't have nonstick spray. So what we're gonna do is use coconut oil just to spread it over the pan. That's what my dad usually does. He just cooks coconut oil with everything. What if we made like cookie squares, you know? Like made them like look like cookie squares, and then it would be just easier to cut out. 3 dozen cookies. Alright, so I'm just going to be normal and do the circle cookies, not square cookies, not sandwich cookies. Ooh, well, it is a sandwich cookie, and sandwiches are square. Go with the square cookies. Alright, now we got our coconut oil. Ooey gooey. Done. Next step. Mix the cookie mix and the butter and the egg in a medium sized bowl. Cool. So we need a medium sized bowl. I don't think this is big enough. This is big enough. Alright, so we take the cookie mix. Is this soft enough? I think it's soft enough. Okay, so let's take the cooking mix. My hands are so soft now after that coconut oil. Okay. Woo! Woo! Smells good though. Is that all of it? Okay, lesson learned like I always do. Keep the package, don't throw it away because we're not done with the directions. So, alright, now we could put the softened butter in. When I worked at the deli, at the sandwich shop, I would always forget to take the really thin wrapper off of the salami meat or pepperoni meat, because the pepperoni and the salami, they would be wrapped up, but then they'd have like a little hidden like little wrapper on it that would look just like it, and I would always forget about it. I'd cut the meat, I'd give it to the sandwich maker, and then they'd grill it, and then the customer would always come back and be like, I just ate wrapper from my sandwiches, and I'd be like, wasn't me, wasn't me, did I do that? Wasn't that me. The oven is ready. Alright, egg. I wish I had an apron with me. Look at that. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so now we mix it. I think the butter wasn't soft enough. Oh, I didn't put enough butter on it. God. I'm trying to think if I have any, like... I don't know if I should say this story. Alright, so I'm not going to say where this place was that I saw this, but I've worked at multiple food places, so even if the people that I know see this video, they won't specifically know that this was at this specific restaurant. So I'm not going to say if it's a big restaurant or not. So one day, it was a really packed day, and basically, it's a really, like, we keep our place, we keep our kitchen clean, we keep it, sometimes, but it's like, compared to like other places I've worked at, they were probably like the cleanest place that I've worked at. So it was actually really surprising when this happened. But it was a really busy day, and we had demanding customers that day, like demanding. Like, you know, have you ever been like working and you like are clearly busy and you have that one customer that's like, hello, serve me, like, can you not see that we're busy? Like, they were like all of us were just crammed packed, like there were no employees left to like help this one customer, and he was just going the whole time like on the counter, and we were like, me and the employee next to us, me and my boss next to us, we were like, okay, we can like clearly hear you, you know, and we're like, can we help you, sir? Or well, I'll be like, can we help you, sir? And as we turn around to see him, on the wall next to him, it wasn't like right next to him on that side, it was on this side, we see like, we see like a roach crawling up, and it's a good size one, and we just look at each other, we're like, and instantly I think like we read each other's minds, and he was literally about to turn towards the roach, and we were like, yes, what can we help you, sir? Like, you want some cheese? We got plenty of cheese, we got plenty of meat. And so I forget, I think I was sliced and she went and like distracted him, and I was like, what are we gonna do about the roach though? And she's like, yeah, just like keep going, we'll worry about it later. And again, it's really strange because it was one of the cleanest places that I worked, and it was pretty clean. We had some incidents where I was like, we could be a little bit more cleaner, but it was, honestly, it was a pretty clean place. So I was like really surprised when I saw it, and that was the only one. We've never had one before or after, so I don't know where it came from, honestly. So I'm gonna do this by hand because the whisk it ain't doing anything. So another story at work. So I was mainly the one at work to always get the customers food. It was like a deli, so think of it as Subway, but like with extra steps, meaning like I would take your order and I would get your name, I would give you a receipt, I would tell you, okay, just go on, you know, pay for it, and then come back and your sandwich will be ready. So so one day I was and I would only like make sandwiches like if it was like an emergency and we needed help, because I was never fast enough. I was just like 1 pickle, 2 pickles, you know, and I'd always get like nervous because I'd recheck like how to make the sandwich and everything. So my best spot was just to get the customers in and out. So as in get their order and get them there, and then they get their sandwich. So one day this customer comes in line. We got like a lot of tourists. So we got like a lot of people who were from Germany or from Scotland, mainly from like the Europe area. Yeah, it was just like really surprising to see how many international people came into that store. So really exciting because we got to know people and talk to them. And one day we had this, I assumed he was from Germany, I think. Yeah, he's from Germany. And he comes up and, you know, I'm like, you know, can I take your order and everything? And at the end, I got his order. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna need your name. So when we call your, I forget my routine. We're just gonna need your name to call, something like that. Well, we just call their name. So I needed his name, and so he gave me his name, and it was I can't remember it. I cannot remember it. It just sounded like, that's what it sounded like to me, you know. And see, the thing is, I know my name's like difficult to pronounce, so I always slow down. I used to be fast, but I always slow down, and I always spell my name out when I go somewhere to order anything. I'm like, you know, Karishma, you know, slowly, but you know. He goes, I'm like, can you say that one more time for me, And he goes, you know, again, and I'm like, okay. And I'm just like, V, because all I heard was the blah, 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 you know, so I was like, okay, V. And I was like, can you spell it out for me, you know? And he was like, yeah, V-E-N, something, then G, something, whatever. I was like, V-E-N, can you spell it out one more time for me? I got the V, I got the E, and the N, if that's correct. He's like, yeah, that's correct. So it's V-E-N-G, something, blah, 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 blah. Literally so fast, and I was like, V-E-N-G, huh? You know, I was like, okay, is there can you spell it out like slower for me? Because I'm having a hard time hearing the rest of the letters. And he's like, you know, just call me John. Just name it John. And I was like, it's much better, you know. Which I do. I use my middle name a lot whenever I go out to order, so I don't have to like, you know, do all that. Which mainly people always spell my name correctly. But at the end, I spell it slowly for them. I don't go like VM some G something blah, 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 you know? And at first I was like, was he just like playing with me? Because like clearly, how am I supposed to hear you? I know from experience, I always have to spell out my name slowly, as would anybody else, unless it's like an easy name. So I feel like sometimes that he did that on purpose, just to see me struggle. I don't know, unless he actually thought I could hear him and I was like some super ears, had super ears and couldn't get all like, he had like a really long name, you know what I mean? So, alright, so my camera's dying and I'm just gonna like try to come up with stories until it dies because my hands are too messy to stop the recording button or turn it off. So, let me think of another story. It's actually mixing much better with my hands. Oh, okay. So, alright, same place as the last story. So this story is, not story, the restaurant that I worked at was known to be very haunted. Not very haunted, but it's kind of creepy, you know, vibe to it, kind of. Especially the basement. We had a huge basement and I hated it. Anytime like somebody said, oh, can you go to the basement and give me a couple of things? And I'm like, sure, of course I can. I won't panic. Like every time, oh my god, I hated closing time because sometimes I would be asked to like, oh, it's a really creepy basement. It's creepier than any other well, not creepier than any other basement I've seen, but it definitely tops that list of a creepy basement. And I hated closing time because closing time I would have to go downstairs, lock all the doors, and make sure everything was shut, and then turn out the lights, which was the worst part. And in order to turn out the lights, I had to go to the other side of the stairs, behind the stairs, and then yes, the stairs on the light would still be on, but I mean that doesn't help one bit because I'm behind the stairs. It doesn't create much light. It's really creepy, like really creepy down there. And And I'm not that kind of person who's like, oh, basements and attics, periods, are just creepy because of movies. No, because I used to live in an attic. Like my bedroom used to be there. I chose my bedroom to be in the attic because it was so pretty. So it wasn't like that. It really had a creepy vibe to it. So every time I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna run over, turn out the lights, close my eyes kind of so I can still see when I'm running, and then run as fast as I can and then book it up that stairs. And why it was extra creepier was because when I had to go upstairs, I would have to pass this room that was really dark, like spooky dark. I never entered. We had two rooms and other rooms, and I would never enter them unless somebody was with me because it was just so creepy. I always felt like I wasn't alone. And so yeah, I would like book it. I would close my eyes, be like 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got it this time. All right. 1, 2, 3. And then I'd book it and I'd go upstairs. I'd run upstairs, and then like I think I'd try to like hide it that I wasn't scared of the basement for a while. And I'd run up the stairs and I'd be like, and they'd be like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, fine." It's fine. There's a lot of stairs. There's a lot of stairs. And yeah, I wasn't the only one because I asked them and I was like, this, the basement very creepy, and is this place haunted? And they were like, some of them were, my cookie dough wasted. And some of them were like, yeah, it is, I do believe it's haunted and that things would happen, that they thought were just creepy and things would move. And I never seen anything move, but I just got that vibe specifically from the basement. Okay, so there's that other room, one of the rooms that I was talking about that's very creepy, and I just dared myself to just like go look into it. Nobody used it. It was a room that wasn't used. It was kind of like just a junk room that wasn't used at all. And I went to just dare myself to go look at it, and I just took one look in there and I was like, oh heck no, oh heck no. It's so, even with the lights on, I even turned the light, I was like, okay, maybe it's like the pitch black dark that's making it look creepy, and it was just as creepy, if not creepier. It looks like, and it wasn't like a good vibe, it wasn't like like whatever it was, it didn't feel good. It felt not good, I hated when I had to break down boxes, and it was like a good thing to break down boxes, and it was a bad thing. Good thing because it meant that I could leave early and I could go do my schoolwork or anything and catch up on all that stuff, or do whatever, or leave work period. So, but the bad thing was I had to break down boxes in the basement, and I would always do it behind the stairs because behind the stairs I could avoid that looking at that other room. Yes, I had the other room over there to look at, but it was just one room, not both, I'd rather have to look at. And I would always like put my music on and everything, and I'd distract myself or put some TV on while I'm breaking the boxes and put it as loud as I can because it was creepy. It was just like, I don't know, something about it just every time, and I can never get used to it. I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I wasn't, haven't been used to it, but there was just something about it that just felt so creepy. So that's done. All right, so now usually you would put them in a ball, right, because of cookies, and we turn into a circle, but now we're just going to lie it flat in here somehow, I don't know, without getting it too thick. But we're gonna lie it flat so that it makes squares. I'm gonna do the best that I can. Coconut oil smells really good. I don't know if it's like too thin or too thick. I can't tell. And I'm just doing it in pieces, which feels so, wrong. This says it makes 3 dozen eggs, not 3 dozen eggs. It says it makes 3 dozen cookies, but I think they mean mini cookies because This does not look like it would make 3 dozen full, good size cookies. I feel like it's too thick. Okay, wait. Oof. All right. I think that looks good. No, I feel like it's gonna burn. I don't know. It was an attempt. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so now it says to put it in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes, cool it down for 1 minute, and then we'll put the other one in. All right, the cookies are done. Look at that. They actually look really good. They're really soft, so I need to let them to cool for about a couple of minutes, and then we can pop in the other ones, and then we can start making sandwiches. Delicious. So it's been a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna try to cut it and see if it's cool enough. How big, how big? I guess like that. Let's see. Nope. Nope. This is the most frustrating part. Just trying to get the cookies out. Yes. Look at that. This is gonna be such a good sandwich. Such a good one. Well, that one broke. This one's breaking. This one's broken. Well, this one's mine. This so good. It's so good. It's amazing. I'm gonna do the last batch, and then we'll be ready to make our sandwiches. Alright, so this one didn't make it all the way, which is fine. We have plenty to make little mini sandwiches, cookie sandwiches. So I'm going to pop this in the oven and then we'll start making the sandwiches. Alright, so now we're going to make them sandwiches. So we've got the cookies, the cream, cheese, sprinkles, and I thought I'd top it off with some strawberries and chocolate. Very unhealthy. Perfect for the Valentine's Day. Alright, so I guess we'll make this the bottom. I feel like they're so delicate I'm gonna break it. Okay. Now, is that enough cream? Maybe a little more just for the first one. So I want it to be thick enough so I can put the sprinkles on there. Okay, that might be a little much, but then we put this on top, and then what I wanted to do is dip that in all around and see if I had pink or red sprinkles, this would go much better, but it's okay, got blue. Alright, so there it is. And now we take the strawberry, blue one. I don't know, how do you decorate this nicely? I'm gonna get some more pieces. Okay, there we go. Now whipped cream would go really well with this, but we don't have any, so I'm gonna stick with chocolate. This is so much sugar, I think I could only eat like one of this. Does that look fancy? Maybe like that. There we go. And boom, there you have it. If we had like red or pink sprinkles, like I said, it would be better and match the Valentine theme. This honestly looks so delicious. I actually didn't expect to like add all the chocolate and the strawberries, but then I was like, why not? Does that look really good on camera? Woo! Okay, I gotta get myself on camera. It was really good. I think the time I prepared everything, the time I was waiting for that, the second batch of cookies to come out, the top ones became cold, which is the one I used, and I should have used the warm ones. So next time, I'm gonna make another one. I'll heat the cookie up along with the chocolate. It'll even be more excellent, but it's still so good. It's rich, but it's so good. The strawberries are excellent. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you participated in this with me or made some eventually, tag me in all my social medias. The link in the description. Comment below if you enjoyed it, if you made it yourself, or if you enjoyed it baking with me and you could taste and smell everything with me. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay in touch and notify the bell right there so you can see when my videos come up. But otherwise, I will see you guys